The Dick Van Dyke Show, weekdays at noon on TV5.
Hi, welcome to Hollywood Greats. As we begin our 5th year of classic movies on this show, my 249th movie tonight is a classic mystery, one of the best ever made. It's Laura, starring Gene Tierney as a dream girl who has apparently been murdered. Dana Andrews is a shrewd cop trying to put together the pieces of the puzzle while dealing with a splendid collection of snobs, including Vincent Price, Judith Anderson, and Clifton Webb, making his movie debut as a cynical, sophisticated critic, Waldo Lydecker. I'm Bill Rocz, inviting you to join me for another thoroughly enjoyable evening of classic movie entertainment when we begin Laura here on Hollywood Greats in just a moment. Tonight's fascinating movie whodunit from the 40s, Laura, returns on Hollywood Greats. Tonight's Hollywood Great is one of the most stylish and witty murder mysteries ever filmed. Clifton Webb, seen here on the left, made his movie debut in Laura. He had been a dancer and actor on the stage for a long time. Studio executives considered him too cultured and didn't think audiences would like him. As it turned out, he's just one of the best characters in this movie. It's interesting, too, that we have to wait nearly 20 minutes before we finally see the lady in the title, Laura herself. And then, of course, it's in flashback. Gene Tierney is one of the few stars who could live up to that expectation of loveliness with everyone talking about her. Most of that talking is by the grandest cast of snobs ever assembled for a motion picture. Like decadent columnist Waldo Lydecker on the left, Clifton Webb, the self-indulgent playboy Vincent Price, his ex-mistress Judith Anderson, and the only decent dude in the bunch, of course, Dana Andrews. Andrews worked real hard to get the part of cool cop Mark McPherson. Here he is in a recent photo, still a good-looking guy. But back in '43, studio chief Darryl Zanuck wanted John Hodiak for the role of the detective. One day at the studio, Andrews met Mrs. Zanuck, turned on the charm, and convinced her that he was the leading man type. 2 days later, he got the part. Let's get back now to tonight's story of jealousy and murder as Laura continues. My next TV5 movie party is going to be Wednesday night, June 18th. No TV guide ad on this one. Just send us your name and address on a postcard. And in a couple of weeks, we're going to start drawing names for a pair of tickets. And we'll draw out about 400 names and send those folks a pair of tickets. I'll have our address for you in a minute, but first here's a preview of that new movie that I'm going to be premiering here in Arizona.
You want them on your side this summer. Legal Eagles.
I think you got everything here. Everything seems to be in order.
Gonna be a biggie when TV5 has a movie party. We go with the winners. Legal Eagles is the movie that I'll be premiering in Arizona on Wednesday night, June 18th. For your chance to receive a pair of tickets, just send me your name and address on a postcard to Movie Party, KPHO TV, Post Office Box 20100, 20100, Phoenix. Our zip is 85036. Right now, let's get back to tonight's classic murder mystery, Laura, as Hollywood Greats continues. It's slick cinema suspense as Laura returns now on Hollywood Greats. Movies coming up in the weeks ahead include Greta Garbo and Robert Taylor in Camille, the Western drama The Oxbow Incident, Betty Grable and June Haver as the Dolly Sisters, Clark Gable and Marilyn Monroe in The Misfits. And next Saturday night at 10 o'clock, I'm going to have the Oscar winner from 1969, Midnight Cowboy, with John Voight and Dustin Hoffman. Here's a preview.
The whole this kind of thing is spiritual.
Well, that's for sure. The movie that, for reasons still unknown to me, got an X rating when it first came out in 1969, but should easily qualify for PG rating today. John Voight is the hick who comes to New York, becomes a stud, and develops a strange friendship with a seedy derelict, Ratso Rizzo, played by Dustin Hoffman. It's a great character study and a highly entertaining movie. Midnight Cowboy, next Saturday night at 10 o'clock here on Hollywood Greats. As we begin our 5th year of classic movies on TV5. Midnight Cowboy, by the way, is going to be our 250th motion picture on Hollywood Greats. Right now, on the subject of classics, our classic murder mystery continues as we return to Laura. Laura belongs to that large body of films that emerges as excellent in spite of the conditions under which it was made. One of the major hassles for this movie involved the film's ending. Studio executives kept getting in the way and muddling around and ordering it changed. They wanted the ending changed, and they had it changed several times until things were so confused, studio chief Darryl Zanuck said, hey, let's just go back to the original ending. And that's the one that everyone saw at movie houses, and of course we saw it tonight. Zanuck was the man who also wanted to use the music Sophisticated Lady for the theme song instead of the original Laura theme, and that song is, of course, now also a classic. Well, don't forget, my next movie party is going to be the Arizona premiere of the comedy drama Legal Eagles with Deborah Winger, Robert Redford, and Daryl Hannah. Just send us a postcard to TV5 for your chance to win a pair of movie tickets for our June 18th sneak preview. Right now, here's a preview of another exciting new movie that's coming to the Valley. It's called Space Camp.
Satisfactory? Over.